gates are what she's seeking. Controller in hand, her thumbs are flying. This gaming grandma's never lying. She knows the spell, she wields her blade. Her courage strong, her fears all fade. Through zero deal she rolls the land. A hero's journey at her command. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. Her laughter echoes in the room as fireballs light up the gloom. From anvils, docks to broom of snow, she walks the path where heroes go. The guild they cheer her noble quest. Her heart's a warrior, she's the best. No dragon, no villain can make her yield. Grandma's the queen of the battlefield. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. She's got her specs and her old chair creaking. The Oblivion gates are what she's seeking. Controller in hand, her thumbs are flying. This gaming grandma's never lying. She knows the spell, she wields her blade. Her courage strong, her fears all fade. Through zero deal she rolls the land. A hero's journey at her command. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. Her laughter echoes in the room as fireballs light up the gloom. From anvils, docks to broom of snow, she walks the path where heroes go. The guild they cheer her noble quest. Her heart's a warrior, she's the best. No dragon, no villain can make her yield. Grandma's the queen of the battlefield. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. She's got her specs and her old chair creaking. The Oblivion gates are what she's seeking. Controller in hand, her thumbs are flying. This gaming grandma's never lying. She knows the spell, she wields her blade. Her courage strong, her fears all fade. Through zero deal she rolls the land. A hero's journey at her command. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight echoes in the room as fireballs light up the gloom. From Anvil's docks to Broom of Snow, she walks the path where heroes go. The guilds they cheer her noble quest. Her heart's a warrior, she's the best. No dragon, no villain can make her yield. Grandma's the queen of the battlefield. Okay, me, Grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. She's got her specs and her old chair creaking. The Oblivion gates are what she's seeking. Controller in hand, her thumbs are flying. This gaming grandma's never lying. She knows the spells, she wields her blade. Her courage strong, her fears all fade. Through zero deal she rolls the land. A hero's journey at her command. Oh, gaming grandma in the twilight glow, fighting danger high and low. She's a legend weaving tales untold. In the Elder Scrolls her soul unfolds. Her laughter echoes in the room as fireballs light up the gloom. From
Oh, hi there. Jakes, you stream today on Xbox? Yeah, some of my very early streams were on my PlayStation. I don't have a camera hooked to that, but I did stream on my PlayStation. You were there. Well, how did it go, Jake? So, do you feel like it went well? I have to check the channel out. I'll have to check the channel out later and look at your recording. I assume did you stream to Twitch or YouTube? Looks like maybe Twitch, according to where you're chatting from. All right, we are gonna play some more Oblivion. I'm already done. I just mined Mithril. I streamed to Twitch. Well, I should be able to still see it, right? It's still there for a few days, I believe. So, well, I'm back with Savina. Okay. All right. What am I doing? We're going to look at a quest. Yesterday we wandered. We just kind of wandered around, going to places that I had not yet been to. Went to, did we do an Oblivion Gate yesterday? I know we did one the day before. It's all starting to run together. All right, whose cat fur is that? Somebody. One of the cats.
How goes it?
All right.
Have you seen the latest?
So, we might do an Oblivion Gate, but we have gone to everywhere that, you know, all the stuff that hadn't yet been visited. The problem is some of these places I went by and it, you know, it counted us as going there, but I didn't actually go there, so it's kind of hard to know. So I think one thing we're going to do is we're going to try again to do, there's a Thieves Guild quest and there is a Dark Brotherhood quest that I've essentially been unsuccessful at doing thus far. So we're going to try those, and Then we might do an Oblivion Gate, because there's a few. There's another one over by Leowin. And maybe we'll start talking to people, because when you talk to people, you get more quests. So we'll start talking to people. Right now, we were here at the Wanette Inn, working on one of our quests, the Deep Scorn Hollow. So if you remember correctly, we found that cool place that has to do with Sithis, which is the guy from the Dark Brotherhood, like the Night Mother and Sithis, and we found a cool temple in there, and supposedly I can repair it and get it back to rights, but it was friggin' expensive. And I believe it was Jake. Hi, Honey Bun. Thanks for popping in. Always appreciated. So, was it Tyler? Or one of you guys said that if I wait until my merchant skills got better, then I could get a better price. So I am so close to going up a level. We were looking at this yesterday. So if you look down there at the bottom, you know, I've just got a tiny, tiny bit before I roll over into 15. And as far as my mercantile skin, we are currently at Journeyman at 74. So one more, and we are then at Expert. So we'll check back with that guy then. Maybe the prices will be cheaper. Because I'm broke. Totally broke right now. Okay.
I've read it. Terribly.
You have been summoned.
They're saying some cult murdered the
Sir Cicero liked your
Oblivion gates.
stream, Jakes.
True.
Yeah, Tyler, we were just talking about, was it you that told me that if my mercantile skill goes up, then the prices go down? It was somebody last night. So we're going to work, hopefully accomplish that today. So we're not going to do the Deep Scorn Hollow because I have to have plenty of money to do the upgrades, which I don't have right now. So this one too is you find them as you go to different forts. You find the bottles. And I've only ever found them once, and I've been to several forts, so I don't know how that works. This one was where we're supposed to kill the bad guy. Not a bad guy. He's a Legion soldier, city soldier who's retired. We're supposed to go give him a permanent retirement, but you have a special arrow, and it only works if he's not wearing his armor. So I'm supposed to like find him at bedtime. And we tried, and every time I went into where he was sleeping, he woke up. So that didn't work out too well. So he is over here, right? Is that where we're going? I thought he was in the Imperial City. Let me look at this again. Imperial Legion officer. Oh, Leowin. Okay, that's where he is. So that's where we're going to go. So let's go there. Leowin is right here. So we'll try it. Like I said, I did already try it, and I kept getting caught when I was trying to sneak into the barracks. So I waited to see if he slept somewhere else. You know, maybe he gets by himself, but I wasn't having any luck with that either. So I kept finding him in here, and I'm not supposed to be in here. And the other thing is there's always somebody wandering around.
What is it now?
So trying to sneak in there and not get caught was not working. You didn't say anything about that last night, but think I was saying something similar last week. Okay. Yeah, my brain gets it all jumbled up. So we're going to, I don't know, what are we going to do? It's, what time is it? 9:04 p.m. And it looks like he is in there. I did check. There's no back door, no basement door. It didn't seem to matter where I hid, whether I was on this side behind rocks or not. Because either way, I think that's the guy right there with the funny little helmet on. Either way, in order to get in here, I get busted. Because if it's not that guy over there, it's this guy over here. And then there's a guy who patrols. Let's put our shroud on. That's supposed to help us with some more skills. I think it might help us be more hidden. What I need is like a bottle of invisibility. Right? I've never seen anyone pump up mercantile barter ever. Should be interesting. Yeah. Grandma with the silver tongue. I don't know about that. I know there's invisibility potions in Skyrim. So let's just test it out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try to sneak. And we're going to see if we can stay invisible. Oh, see, there's some more guards. Ah, now it's locked. It wasn't locked before. Hello, yes, see, I'm already busted. So, let's see what happens. You know what's going to happen is I'll go in there, get in trouble, and they'll say you're under arrest, and then I'll have to reload. Too soon. Getting impatient. Sir Cicero, I was looking at your profile. You're ex-military, right? Ooh, I'm in. Oh my goodness. You guys are bringing me good luck. Is he going to be upstairs? Uh-oh, he's on the move wherever he is.
All's quiet, eh? Times like this, I think the thieves are all away on holiday. Didn't you hear the explosion? Some damn drunk of a wizard started hurling fireballs at passers-by. Took 4 guards to haul him in. Well, things are bound to get worse before they get better. They always do. Keep your eyes peeled for trouble.
So where is the guy?
Back to the watch then, eh? Don't forget to stop by the barracks later. I'll show you those new greaves, the mithril ones. Until then...
Geez, just run right into the cabinet, why don't you? Up. Maybe if I hold real still, he won't see me. He'll think I'm an illusion. Oh, I think I'm busted.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Yeah.
Your spree is at an end.
Well, I got in that time. That's better than I did before.
Pay your fine, or I'll haul
Retired
you away.
Army. Went into the Army right out of high school. Did a 4-year tour so I can go to school, and it paid for me to go to school. I was a combat engineer, carpentry, masonry specialist. And it was all right. I was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri. I don't want to resist. Let me just do this, and then let's exit out.
I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle.
I know what the
First,
procedure is. Let's skip. And let's try that again. You were at Fort Lost in the Wood for a long time. Well, luckily, I did well enough that I got to be a peer instructor and stay back afterwards. And I ended up getting my very first choice of my next duty station was San Francisco. Presidio, back in the 80s before
How
they
do you do?
closed it up, which was nice. And then I got out, went to school. We gotta get a new, it's like I've had several lifetimes, you know, Army, automotive school, child development school, you know, just, I reinvent myself all the time. It has nothing to do with being fickle. You know, you start something, like I was taking a general psych for my my associates in automotive technology, and that's where I fell in love with psychology. I was going to do child psychology, and there wasn't a child psychology program where I lived, so I did child development. Okay, we're going to try this again. I'm talking too much and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. No, I can't because somebody sees me. Okay, I don't know how we're supposed to accomplish this. Supposedly he sleeps in here. And that, but I don't even see the green arrow. Where's his arrow? It's right there. Super awesome though. Yes, it was. I actually liked it. If I didn't already have other plans, I might have stayed in. My dad was Air Force. My husband was ex-retired Navy. He did Navy and then went into the Air National Guard because we moved to Montana. I was a civilian employee at that point and got stationed at Great Falls, Montana. What was it called? Malmstrom Air Force Base. And since there wasn't a Navy, he had to switch over and become Air National Guard. So I got military all around me. I don't know what to do with this quest. You don't have to keep it PC. Don't worry about that. My granddad on my mom's side was Royal Marines and then police until he retired. Mad respect for forces and vets. Yes. With both of us being veterans, we definitely make sure we stay involved with whatever vet activities we can do. We actually, in our little town here, we actually have a vet little VA clinic, believe it or not. I was shocked because we only got about 6,000 in the city proper, and then I don't know if you go out upriver and stuff, we probably got 20,000, but still it's small for our own VA clinic. So see, that eyeball is open just a little bit. You should know you don't have to keep it PC. You're one of the folks that saw that meme on my Discord.
Go
This
take
is
your
a
break.
restricted
Oh,
area,
yeah.
About
citizen.
time.
Sorry.
Leave now
goes it, friend?
or face the...
I definitely got busted that time. I try not to get too raunchy though. When I'm with the Triple D group for Return to Moria, we got pretty spicy. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Was my hubby around subs? He was on aircraft carriers. He was a plane captain. Is that what they called him? On the flight deck. I can't remember if he was a red shirt, yellow shirt, green shirt. But he's one of the guys that made sure the plane was safe to take off and land and all that. Oh. No, that's not the right place. Or is it? Now I'm confused. How come I didn't notice there was 2 doors? Didn't I walk all the way around this place? There's another door over here. Well, is this door more hidden? Yeah, he was crew chief, plane captain, maybe all of the above. See, I don't know why I didn't see this other door. Did it just magically appear? because I knew about this one. I ran around the building. It's a little spooky. Just apparently wasn't paying attention. So one of these doors might be a little easier to sneak into. It's our time. Well, hopefully people are sleeping. The people that are going to catch me is the ones, you know, doing guard duty. Normandy Beach. My goodness, that was a minute ago. Yeah, my husband came in at the last of Vietnam. Yeah, definitely appreciate folks that serve. And he made it out of there. That's even better if he made it off of Normandy. I mean, I'm assuming since he had children and stuff. That was a rough one. All right, I need the eyeball to be closed before I start picking the lock. You know, I wonder if I go to the Thieves Guild, if they would have like an invisibility potion or something. Because if I had invisibility, it would at least keep me from getting busted as I walked in. Then we got the, what do we do once we're in there? Let's see if this door is any better. I mean, I'm kind of closer to this guy at this door. And here comes a patrol. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cicero. Your uncle passed away today? My goodness.
How are you?
Vietnam vet, 7th Cal. You know, those veterans are all up in their 70s now, right? Thereabouts. Yeah, my husband's old. I tease him. He's 10 years older than me. He's definitely my old man. But he can still do more around the house than I can. I don't know if I'm in the right frame of mind for this tonight. Maybe I need to come back when I'm not feeling so scattered. Damn it!
What?
God dang it. That was that last time, the first time I got in here tonight, and I'd actually got in without getting busted. That was rare. That had never happened before. Oh look, I finally can level up. Maybe I should read up on this quest and see if there's a trick to doing it. Let's go home and sleep and level up. I'm usually not very patient with ones where you just kind of sit around and wait. And that's what was happening with that Countess one where I was supposed to sneak in and get a ring for the Thieves Guild. Have I done the speech mini game, like the one where you're supposed to persuade? If that's the one you're talking about, I fail every single time. The only thing I can do is bribe. Somebody was on here, I think, was it last night? All runs together, trying to help me. I know you got to watch their face and, see if you're going to do the whole, admire, boast, coerce, joke. Yeah. Have you ever been successful? Maybe you can teach me tonight. Because I never have. And the haggling, right? There's haggling or bartering that I've never been good at either. So I just pay them. Just bribe them. All right, we're sleeping. Why are we so... Now it's in the middle of the afternoon. Oh well. I'm gonna sleep anyway. I can just sleep for an hour, right? Just take a little nap. Yes, there we go. I haven't seen your skills when you started, or I could. Well, we'll do a mini. We'll do a little mini. We'll find somebody. We'll find somebody we can practice on. Somebody was trying to help me with that. All right, so we want to definitely update whatever it's going to take to improve our mercantile. It's probably personality. Better trade deals. Luck does all your skills. So I'm thinking personality, right? That's going to help. Maybe willpower. No, that just goes to fatigue and magicka. Strength. So I'm thinking let's upgrade our personality. And we're going to start using more magic, I think. So let's do this one. And this one. Let's see. Let's make our personality really good. Greatly increases your maximum fatigue. Let's do that one. There is a way to win it, but you have to know which things are going to have the best impact for each round in advance. I tried to look it up, but it was so complicated it made your brain hurt. It makes my brain hurt too. Always go luck in Bethesda. Luck, huh? And I didn't do it. I didn't do luck. That's an overall, right? It can upgrade all your skills for you. Well, let's go to a store and see if we have any better luck getting better prices. Because yesterday when we checked, it was going to be, what was it going to be, like 3,000 coins for one of those things? It's really going to be expensive. And then maybe we can practice the persuade too. Oh, hi, Euclid. I see you over on my phone, but I haven't seen you come up on OBS yet. There's quite a delay for when it shows up on OBS. All right, so let's go back to that guy with, no, Deep Scorn Hollow. Activate, open map, the Wanet Inn. We'll see what we can accomplish. Still hasn't showed up on my OBS. Weird. Uh-oh. My YouTube is not showing up on my OBS. Okay, by the way, found you in Fallout New Vegas today. I posted a pic in your Discord. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I was in New Vegas, huh? I've only been to Vegas once in real life. It was crazy wild. I go for the shows, the comedy shows, the music shows, and my friend went to, he liked to do the gambling stuff, and
welcome back, traveler.
He rode that roller coaster at the top of this big tall, needle thing. Not for me.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
I don't think so. How do I check out his wares? He doesn't have the, the little barter symbol thingy.
Yes? Walk always in the shadow.
Is it because of the time of day? Yep, that's it. He's not open for business. We'll try again. We'll wait. So I guess I'm going to have to watch my phone for the YouTube. That's happened in the past, and it usually has to do with something about Google and YouTube, and only have bought so many hours with StreamerBot, which is what I use for my OBS combined chat. So when he was working, I found him sitting on the stairs, right? Yep, there he is.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
There, now we go. Sorry, scratchy. All right.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
it's
something
still
to
just
suit
as
you.
expensive, so we may have to level up quite a bit more. Now I could do some. I've worked my way back up to 10,000 because when we went to Deep Scorn Hollow, we found a stash. Was it 10,000 coins and some jewelry or gems? So we could start doing it. I don't want to give up all my money though, because then I don't have it to upgrade my recharge my weapons. All right. It's empty. I do have the Azura Star with me now. And my bow now will collect souls. Bow of Dynamo. Soul Trap on strike. So that'll help make it a little cheaper to recharge my magical weapons. We don't have anything else to sell to him though. Okay. I wonder though, do you know if anybody sells like invisibility potions? That would be good. He doesn't sell any. Well, let's do one. Let's do one
Can
of
I
them
interest
just
you
out
in
of
some of my
curiosity.
wares?
Bedroom area cattle cell, whatever that is. Maybe they keep animals there for sacrifice, for Sithis. Dark minion. Isn't that like a person, a creature, somebody that does your bidding? A dining area, a garden receipt. I have no idea what that is. Storage area, study area. I don't know. Let's do the dark minion because I'm curious. Now I can haggle, right? Let's see. Rally Airdweb. Mercantile skill apprentice. I thought I would have bumped up to, I thought I was going to bump up to expert. Buying items at 167% of value, or selling items at 42%. So we want to come, of course, the more difficult it is, of course, the better price you get, I'm assuming, but then it's more difficult to let's just try easy. Let's try here because we're going to just try it. Oh, it did bring down the price. But does he accept that price? Oh, does that mean it worked? Backed out of there.
What can I interest you in?
So how far do I have to go up? That got it down like 100. It keeps backing me out all the way.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
So how do I know it's going to work? Does that mean it didn't work because it brought me back to here?
I can't do that.
Ah, I see how it works. Okay. All right, let's go down a little bit. Oh, and look, his disposition went down a point, so it must go down like every time I do it wrong. Okay, that worked. All right. Now, let's try persuade
Come
on
back
this
and
guy.
see me again.
Just because we want to practice.
Take your time.
All right. So, on the left it says bribe +3 disposition 85. So my assumption is that I have to get that score in the middle to at least 85, correct? And then when you start, see that the other problem I have is when you start, you have to do all 4 of them, right? I have reached the maximum disposition, oh, for this character. Oh, I guess we're not going to do him.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Yes, sir. And she's going to buy that wine that I found in that fort. As long as I get, what, 4 more? I think she said she'd buy 6. All right, so who else can we persuade? Now that we bought that, though, let's go to Deep Scorn Hollow. It was down here, right? By the way, I found you in Fallout. Okay, same where I got married. Are you adverse to stealing in game? Absolutely not. I'm part of the Thieves Guild. I have no problem with that. The real problem is getting caught. I'm not very good at stealth. Not very good at stealth. Okay. So we found, didn't we find a trap door? But it actually came out somewhere else, didn't it? The trap door. I don't think it's here, right? It was in another area. It was by a tree, though. But I think it brings you out somewhere else entirely, because you're in there under those tunnels quite a bit. So we have to swim. See if I can remember. Yeah, you gotta swim through here, right? No, not through there. See, I just did this last night. I already forgot. All right, get out of there. There we go. Thought it was through there. Can you believe it? I have totally forgot how to get in there. Yes, Grandma's got dementia. I shouldn't tease about it. One of these days I'll probably have it. All right. How did we get in? See, I thought it was in here. But it 'tis not. All right. Maybe that's where the trap door is. I remember it being by a tree. It bugs me that my YouTube isn't showing up. Oh, technology. No trapdoor. Well, I know it's through one of these buildings, right? The Cicero, you're over on YouTube. Well, there it is. How come Euclid Woods didn't turn up? But you're there. Don't know what happened to his. Maybe it's up above where you guys were. Maybe I really missed it. Alright. 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 It's where is it? How do we get in this place? Thank you, Sir Cicero. Oh, yeah. Okay, I have to go up. Yeah. It's through the hollow log. There's a door in it. Yeah, I don't know. I never know what's going on with my technology. That's why I just started doing Twitch, because I needed to feel like I really understood YouTube first. Alright, so we didn't know what a minion was, so we're not going to know where to look to see if it fixed it. So we're going to have to wander. That's the cloister. Bastion. So is the minion through another door? Well, this goes nowhere. Not a very useful room. That went to the pool. That goes to the non-useful room. This, what's up here? This is where that trap door is. Oh. I swear I just... Somebody was in here. I saw them, really, I did.
Sithis be with you, sister.
There is somebody in here. Who are you? You see the minion? I went to that shrine place. Okay, where'd he go? Oh, and that guy sold the stuff that goes in this basin. So you have to buy the stuff. Didn't that guy go in here, though? Well, that's just weird. So where did he go? Okay. Another mysterious room that appears to be of no value. Maybe storage? Well, I didn't pay to upgrade the bedroom, right? I upgraded the minion. Wonder if he's like a house carl, you know, like in Skyrim you get a house carl or you get a steward. I mean, like, how do I get his attention? Well, all we really did was create another mystery. Trapdoor. Pool. That's got to be out, right? This goes nowhere. Well, I have no idea what I got from my 2,000 plus coins. Well, let's go find something to do. We'll solve this mystery later. Actually, I want to go out where the trapdoor is, so I can figure out where it is so I don't have to swim here every time. Yeah, it's totally a different place. Okay. It's on this island over here. Okay. All right, at least we got that figured out. All right. That's the other one. This one was interesting. If you were watching, you have to go to this castle, and you have to wait till the Countess goes to sleep, takes off the ring, sneak into her room, get it out of her jewelry box, and sneak back out again. And we already know how good I'm not at sneaking. And then when I did sneak into like an antechamber type area outside her room, then she just stood at her door. She never went into her room. And I decided it was some sort of glitch. Hey, Ice Demon. Do you see that I put a link to your channel at the beginning of the chat so people would know who made my cool start theme song? Now, if I can remember where her room is. I think it was upstairs. Yeah, it's upstairs. Okay, let's save, because last time we got busted so many times. You're very welcome. I love my little start screen song. So last time we followed her up from her chair. So maybe she's already in her room now. Because it is nighttime, right? Cannot wait. I just wanted to look at what time it was. Very easy. You'd think they'd have better security for the Countess. Well, this is farther than I got last time. So, you think her room's upstairs, right? That's where the Countess room would be, wouldn't it? Provided she's even in here. I think I'll move it also at the end screen too. Most people turn it off before they listen to the whole song, but if I move it there too, just in case somebody keeps it on. This doesn't look like a bedroom, looks more like an office. Well, if it's her room, she's not in here. Great. Whoops, don't shut it on yourself. So where can I hide? Wonder if I'd see her. You think you saw a comet last night? Wow. I don't keep track of astronomical, whatever, events. I tried taking astronomy in as a general ed class in my bachelor's program, and I could not get it. I loved it. Loved the teacher, barely scraped a C. Same with oceanography. You know, talking about the saline in the water and how it's a different weight of saline at certain places in the ocean and even certain layers in the same part of the ocean. Yeah, didn't get it. Did okay with geology though. I actually found a fossil in Northern California. They took us to this area where they often find ocean type fossils. And I found a shell, which I don't remember what kind of shell, fossilized shell, and some fossilized sand, I guess. I keep it out by the fireplace. Trying to decide where a good place to hide would be, because whoever goes in this room might come in before she goes into her room. And there didn't appear to be anywhere safe to wait in her room. I'm no good at these waiting things. I get impatient. Oh, by the way, I'm trying to find out, about the comet. Maybe it was an alien ship crashing to the Earth. E.T. call home. Had to put a song out for my uncle. CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Absolutely, you can't go wrong with CCR. Oh man, just really don't know what to do. She's not in there, right? Because if she was, pushing the wrong button. If she was, so where is she? She's not even in the. All right, let's go back out because we're not. How did I get in here? Watch me get busted as I come out. Yep.
Hey, come on now.
It's
Yeah.
all over, Lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
Skip,
Hope
skip,
you-
skip. Reload. They always take your clothes. It's so rude. Let's see. We don't want to go back to the manor private quarters because I got busted when I walked out. So we'll go a little bit before. Yes, CCR. I'm an 80s girl generally speaking when it comes to music. Bon Jovi, Styx, Foreigner. But I love some late 70s. Got some Aerosmith, some CCR. Even a little Fleetwood Mac's good. All right, let's get out of here. I need to read up on this one, and I need to read up on the Dark Brotherhood one.
How good?
So let's go start talking to people. It blocked your text initially, your message initially, Alaska. I had to give it permission. Yep, that's me, always running around naked. They take your clothes when you go to jail. They can't even leave you a pair of pants. I think that's the guy I'm supposed to be killing. This guy with the fancy helmet. But I see you wanting to run around naked again. Keep purposely getting caught. Is that what I'm doing? I'm doing it on purpose just so I can get away with being naked. At least they let me keep my underwear. All right. Well, this is another one. If I have lots of money, I can rebuild it. This one will let me become a vampire. Don't want to become a vampire at all. Yeah, she is in here starting shiz. Actually, I think we do well together. I think her and I have a similar kind of sardonic kind of humor, a little bit on the raunchy side, and I think our play styles, if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but especially in RTM, I really need to, I think I need to be more methodical and linear. I've noticed. I hadn't noticed that about myself before as far as gameplay. But with our RTM, especially in Sandbox, I'm always like, we have to complete level 1 before we go to level 2. And then you have to complete level 2 before you go to level 3. And other people, they just jump in and they're going for this level, which is fine. I don't mind, you know, dragging along with that. But I just like to take my time and do a little building and but the whole thing in orders, you know, it made me wonder if I was a little OCD and didn't realize it. We need to get on this. Let's go do that. Let's go do that Oblivion Gate. At least I'm doing something if I'm in the Oblivion Gate. I'm an advanced Alaskan. Advanced? I don't know.
It's you.
Advanced
Hi.
is something. I went the wrong way. How do I get out of this place? So we did clear out the other Oblivion Gate that was here, and I thought it was interesting that there was 2 Oblivion Gates in near the same town. Okay. No, that goes out to the castle.
Greetings to you.
Where are you going? That takes me to town. Over there. Advanced sounds like fighting words. I am definitely a lover, not a fighter. Although when you're 18 and you're in the army and you're in a combat engineer class, which they had just opened, I think it was one of the first ladies groups in the combat engineer field. You know, they didn't let women in combat roles for a long time. Then they let us in, and then they closed it again. I don't remember why they closed it to us again. But I actually loved the combat training. We did the regular basic, and then before we went off to school, we had to do 2 weeks of more intense training. This time there was live fire over your head, like way over your head, but live fire. They'd throw real tear gas. They'd start attacking the campground, you know, like they're attacking the base in the middle of the night. And I have to say, the girls were much better at handling the stress than the guys. I'm sorry, I said it. Those women, we could handle it. The guys, the tear gas would start going and they'd be running. Oh, my eyes, my eyes. Sorry, that's just my experience. It was pretty funny. I was usually way too in front. Me and my squad, co-squad leader, what do you call it? Second squad leader, whatever. We were always in front. And the drill sergeant would grab us and go, you got to stay back. You're going to get really shot. Or whatever. I loved it. Oh, come on. Okay, let's not worry about her. Well, look at this lady's nice flaming butt. Get my arrow back. All right, let's go in. Look at that guy just like standing right there. Not anymore. Oh. There's no soul gem in your inventory large enough. Well, did I already fill the Azura star? Not sure what that means, but Grandma does have more hours in. By the way, Gemma, that fracking hill is still there. The fracking, oh, the one they fire from? Oh, at Fort Leonard Wood? I just remember having to keep my head down. There was the training place where you had to go for the very first time, and you were in this room, and you had your mask on, and then everybody had to take their mask off before you could leave. So if you've taken your mask off and there's some chicken shit over there that won't take his mask off, you're there having to breathe the tear gas until everybody gets out. So as you ran out the door, literally the ramp went straight and then did an L shape, and right there was a tree. And you know what would happen? You'd run out of there and you can't see. You know how many people would hit that tree? And I swear they put it there on purpose. But those guys would just run crying. I'm like, I'd be next to the lady soldier on any day of the week. Because we had to keep it together, right? You're a lady soldier. There was no falling apart. Because if you fall apart, you're a wimp. The guys fall apart. Oh, you know, it's a totally different thing. Women shouldn't be in here. All they do is cry. Sorry, that was my political rant for the night. So, let's go. I was wondering if, A for open. You didn't have a DS with the last name of Miller, did you? Nope, I don't think so. Ah, it's one of those Atronax. Remember that one that attacked me like right at the end of the last time I was in one? Okay. Oh, that's what I was looking at. I wanted to see if my soul gem was full. Or my Azura star. Looks like it is. right? Recharge. So it had a common soul in it. All right, good. What were you in? Oh, Army. Right out of high school. Graduated in June. Active duty by October. Did a 4-year tour and then got out and went to school. I'm a woman of mystery. Oh, there's another one. Let me get into sneak mode, then it'll do more damage. Isn't that funny? I didn't see one of these before until that last one I was in, and then he came at me right at the end. Oh look, he's gonna take 4 arrows. Got him. And the Navy recruiter and had the audacity to tell me women couldn't be pilots because we had a void. Sounded like something he should have been smacked for saying. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bias back then in the military for women in combat roles, so it was fun to be a part of that for however long they allowed it. All right, I'm curious if the Atronach filled it up. It did. Now there's a greater soul in there. All right, now we know that works. I was a combat engineer, fixed bridges, built stair stringers, made bricks. Can't do it now. I got these long claws now. Now I'm a princess. All right. I swear the one we came in last night also had a dead horse. It can't be the same one because we closed that one. But it sure looks the same, doesn't it? I wonder if it's like accidentally a glitch. I was a recruiter for 12 years. Some nuances with it, unfortunately. Ah. Yeah, I did really well and got to be a peer instructor, and that was really cool. Got her from this distance, and it took her out. All right, where's the door that I was going to head to? All right, I saw a door. Where did I see the door? Over there. So we closed one. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Oops. Look at me duck like I was the one that's going to get hit. Nether tunnels. Yep, we blow shiz up. Yep. Yep, we got training in that 2 weeks of additional combat training. We got training in those. In bombs, claymores. Point the bomb the right direction. This really seems like the one, wasn't it also the Netherlands? Or they're just so much the same it looks familiar. Oh yeah, you gotta jump down. Maybe that's why it was odd that there was 2 right next to each other. Maybe it's like sometimes in Return to Moria you find 2 Duran's lamps right next to each other. She got me. Here we go with the shiny flame butt, Miss Alaska. Pretty interesting. Makes her body look like it's made out of glass. Now, she definitely looks like she wasn't wearing any clothes. Kind of a Princess Leia outfit, like when she's sitting at Jabba the Hutt's feet. Go. Oh, your ASVAB? Scores are really good, and everyone told me I could pick what I wanted because of it. Unfortunately, didn't end up joining. Do you remember your score? 31 to join and 99 highest. Boy, I wouldn't remember my ASVAB score. The only reason I went into carpentry is because my grandfather was a carpenter. And I tried the Air Force first because we had family friends that were Air Force, and my dad was Air Force. But the Air Force didn't have any kind of construction, you know, carpentry, masonry, nothing that I wanted to do. So I went down the hall and joined the Army instead. Is that where I came in? Have I gone like back around the corner here? Got a 61. Yeah, I couldn't possibly tell you. I don't even know if I have any of my stuff. My mom kept some of my uniforms and ribbons and stuff, but I didn't. It's like, it's just going to sit in a trunk, so I let her keep it. Ha! I got her mid-flight. That was cool. Now I wish I could remember what it was. You have so many Air Force jokes. Yeah, like I said, my dad was Air Force. When we were stationed in Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas, at Shepherd Air Force Base. I thought it was pretty cool, all the different freedoms you had, or not necessarily freedoms, services, you know, the base pool, the base housing, base grocery stores, you know, all that, BXs, PXs. So it was kind of cool. He was in Vietnam too, but he was a radio operator, I think. But at a different time than my husband. Dad's in his 80s, I guess. Okay, I am backtracking because I was already here. Look at the map. That is out. We want to go to the Oblivion Cave. Yes. Okay, what's this look like? Okay. Given there was those ice atronachs when we came in, we're probably going to run into those again. But the good news is, if I have enough time, it looked like 4 arrows would take them down. So if I have enough distance from them, these guys are tough. Damn it. Okay, get this. Stand up, lady.
Shut up, weakling.
Okay. I don't know if my melee is getting any better or not. Now we're going to end up with more stuff than we can carry. So I have those special boots, but I have to wear the armor that doesn't have all the magic if I'm going to do that. Where did my bow go? Did I drop it? Nope, there it is. How'd it get out of my thingamajigger? Who knows? Oh, let's make sure all my potions are where they need to be. Potion of healing. Quit doing the wrong button. There we go. So what do we got here? Potion of healing. So we're going to do the... And I think that's the only healing potion we have. Strong potion of healing. Does it put both of them in there automatically? Let's try our staff too. We were using that the other night and it does pretty good. But you have to, you know, keep heat, you know, filling it. But we have the Azura star. As long as we use the bow. Let's see. I super derailed the stream. I'm sorry, back on track. I don't mind. Yeah, we can talk a whole bunch more about that, certainly in the Discord too. Because once I also got out, I did school and then I became a GS. And that's when I got to go to Malmstrom Air Force Base and then eventually Travis Air Force Base. I ran their child development centers for the on-base kids. I feel like I'm taking the long way around here. So now I got to see which one does better, the magic or the bow. See, I'm thinking the flame's not going to work very much on her, right? Nope. Yeah. My assumption was correct. The flame's not going to work on the flame Atronach. That's kind of obvious, right? A Youth Academy Challenge job. You'll definitely tell me all about that in the Discord. Alright, where am I going? Got a little wiggly path here. Let's get the bow back on. I always like the bow best. You think there's anything to that? Does look like there might be something there. Let's move forward and see if there's more to this map. Alaska, are you still there? If you are, you need to go to my Discord and check out a meme I put up there. I literally was thinking of you when I put it there. I'm like, I know that's one person that'll appreciate this meme. Why aren't you? Oh shit, she must be out of arrows. out of arrows. I've only got 13 elven left. I got the glass ones. I must have used up the dwarven ones. I don't really like the hotbar system because you have to use the joystick to move around on it. Okay, I can go through that door I saw, or I can jump down. And this looks like it might not be a good idea to jump down. Just saying. Guess I answered my own question. She looks like an old lady all stooped over, doesn't she? Okay. I don't think anybody else looked at the main though, Sir Cicero, because I didn't get a lot of comments on it. My Discord's actually been quite quiet. Used to be a lot more active. Jubo, Axebeard, and Miriax have all got their own channels now. So, you know, being able to chat with everybody, it's hard to do it on all 3 or 4 different Discords. Got him. It was. I'm sorry. That's a little peek into my sense of humor. I think that's why I enjoyed being with the Triple D so much, because we're relaxed enough around each other to... There was a lot of innuendo. I'll put it that way. A lot of innuendo flowing around. And some of it wasn't just innuendo. Oh, there's another one over there. Ah, he's a little bit stronger. Yikes. I only got one of my arrows back. Let's keep our weapon charged up. Let's see. It'd be nice if it recharged all of them. But it does not. Wouldn't that be cool? But we found, it was the Aelid Ruin last night, and we found the Varla Stone. And the Varla Stone upgrades everything, returns the magic to everything in your inventory. Why does it keep going away? There might be something back this way. People are a bit too sensitive these days. And the ones that aren't are reserved for fear of damaging your growth. I personally will be army. Yeah, that's why, you know, people, you know, I talk to during the day, they're like, you know, they'll say a cuss word and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I'm married to a sailor. I was in the army. My dad was Air Force. I've probably been exposed to all of it. Oh, and my brother-in-law is a Marine. And when my father got out of the Air Force, he was retired, got out for quite a while and worked, you know, other jobs. And then he went into Coast Guard. So literally, we have them all covered. Okay. Don't shoot me. All right, can I get into this tower? Let's see if we can find a door into this tower. Here we go. Gosh, this looks just like the other one we did. Maybe there's only like so many different patterns of what they look like. I keep wondering if there's something you do with the sigil stone that you get when you close one of these. They look like giant marbles. It's like, well, what do you do with this? Do you play a marble game with them? I don't know what this does, but maybe it refills my magicka or something. Usually that big one in the center, right? Bloodwell. Kind of dark in here, isn't it? Okay, we got a door here. Let's see if there's one up top. I also got to finish the Mythic Dawn quest where I found 3 of the 4 notes which would help progress that Mythic Dawn quest, which is like the main quest. And it requires me to find the note. And I found the area where you're supposed to find the note. And I looked and looked and looked and I haven't found the note. I will only admit it here, but I had to think. You're like, BJ Hooker? BJ? I wish I could shoot him right through the door, but I don't think you can. Nope. And you can't open the gate. It's going to tell me it opens elsewhere. Well, that tower really didn't do anything, right? It just, Okay, got him twice. Alright, well I got through that gate, but I probably won't be able to get through this gate. But there's a great big door. My bot is too strong. My bot on my Discord? I know there's something called the Carl bot, but I don't know how to use it, and I don't know if it even works. My grandson set up my Discord. So I'm clueless. Jake, you welcome our robot overlords. Oh, am I already in the sigil room? I wonder. Looks like a sigil room. But it'd be odd if I was here already. Don't swing around wildly like that. Yikes. Oh, damn it, missed him. God, they make a weird noise when they die, don't they? Poison of separation. Wonder how that works. Why don't we put some on our bow and see what happens? Yes. Let's try, see what's going to happen. Maybe it separates their head from their body. Okay, we got a door there. And that goes over here. Ooh, uh-oh. Stand up, get out of the way. Hold still. I banish you! I banish you? What the hell you say? Search. Oh, all he had was his heart. Where's his weapon? There's his shield. There's his weapon. Sneak shot, OP with the bow. They sound like fish people or something, right? Definitely weird. Like somebody screaming underwater. Okay, that is where I came in. So we're going back to this door over here. Door to salvation. So that's the sigil room. So we got to try to stay in here. I'm pretty sure that's the sigil room. I banish you? Are you going to banish me to Oblivion or something? Weak potion of light. I wonder what that does. Now I didn't. Oh, there was 3 of them in here. You're walking funny. See, if I didn't swing so wildly, I wouldn't get as injured as I do. It's just user error on the controller thingy-majigger. I knew it. I'm already over encumbered. So we are going to try those boots, but that means we have to change our clothes. That gives us, oh, I thought it gave us like $4.95. So we really can't take much more anyway. Which is too bad, because once you clear out the Oblivion gate, you know, you can't like come back for it. 48 pounds. But it's worth 60. It's so hard to leave it behind because it's worth good money. I'm like a dwarf. You can't leave it behind. Door to Gore Steeple. Wonder what you find in Gore Steeple. A bad guy. That's what you find. Oh, damn it. Oh, here comes another one. Kill this one. Wait a minute. He did something to me, so I can't. Oh crap! There's 3 of them. He did something, so I couldn't swing.
Dark and deep.
Yeah, it's not letting me swing.
This.
It wouldn't let me swing.
Weak fetal kid.
Why won't it let me swing?
Big thirsty blood sack.
Potion, potion, potion. Damn it. I did a strong healing potion, but it's not did me do me any good. God, I thought I was gonna die. Look how bad my health is. Oh, you were digging for mithril. Oh yeah, the armor I'm wearing is mithril armor. Can I wait? Yes, wait. Shoot, that was intense, wasn't it? And I can't take any of this good stuff with me. How much does that weigh? And where was I at? Like 280 something? I can only take 10 pounds. Dang it. that gave me something at least. You're getting some messages from family. Gotta go. All right, Sir Cicero. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Go take care of your family. Given your events of late, that's where your priority needs to be, right? Not watching Grandma. All right, so let's make sure our weapons are in good shape. Only got 25 uses. Do I have any more soul gems? Actually, how many uses do I have on my bow, since that's what I do the most? Only 14 uses, so let's do the bow. Hopefully nobody's going to walk in on me while I'm trying to do this. Oh, there's one more. It's empty. All right. Put your stuff on. Hopefully we got everybody that was in here in the gore steeple. Nope.
Bow to me.
And I'm not shooting anything here. And I don't have my shield on. My apparel's about to break. Shit. I wonder if I can fix it. I know I can't fix my other weapon, my other armor, but can I fix this armor that I'm wearing? Yes, I can. I can't do that. If I need to, I can always grab one of these other shields. I can't do that. Okay, well, at least I got the armor updated. Yeah, right? I seem to remember that some of these will take you like a transporter, right? Let's save first. Is it going to take me up or back down? Must have took me somewhere new. across America. Amelia. It's going. Wow, he's got one of those bake space necklaces thingy-majiggers. We are trying to close an Oblivion gate. Is this going to take me up any higher? I don't think it'll take me up any higher, will it? All right. I work for streamers. Do you like to see my work? You know, I'm fine. I'm just basic. I made affiliate, but I'm not going to do anything with it. I have no desire to do anything with it. But thank you. I know you're just trying to get your name out there, but... Oh, there's two of them. Shit. Don't smack me like that. Oh, look at me. I'm about to die. Heal, heal. Go up, go up. Get the sigil stone. Phew, I can't believe we found it so quickly. I didn't spend 45 minutes in here looking for it. If I ever get to a point where I want that kind of thing, I'll look into it, but it's not my thing. I'm barely learning how to use this streamer bot and stream to Twitch, and I got a few people that help me figure out how to do like my start page stuff, and I can't wait, so let's do some more magic. I don't want to get busted by anybody while my health is that low. Well, good. We cleared out both gates here by Leowin. I knew you were going to see me sooner or later. He was smacking me. Well, we survived. How's that? Leowin is free of Oblivion gates. Don't have enough magicka. Now I got a bunch of stuff to sell too. So let's go to... Where's that guy that had like 1,000 gold so you could get more stuff for it? Thanks, Amelia. You're welcome to stick around and watch what we do. All right, is this the town that has the guy? I think it was Gorba's General Store or something, right? Best goods and guarantees. I think this is the place. Because Thorinir can only do 800. We're going to have to go to the Fighters Guild and get everything repaired.
It has no master.
This isn't the place I was
They
thinking
say
of.
a whole island with
Let's
an
see.
inhuman stat.
If it isn't the toast of Leowin, how can I help you?
I'm the toast of Leowin. Did news get around that I'm the hero?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, he does 1,000, so that'll work. All right, let's sell some stuff. Now I have 2 of these, and I only need 1 of them, so I'm going to sell one.
That's a good deal.
Oh, let's try the haggle again. We did okay last time. I'll go right about middle here. Look at that. I just gave it to him. I sold it for 800. He's going to sell it for 32. What the hell is that all about? Seems to have worked, right? So that was... I think I'm going the right way, right? Negotiating, bargaining, dickering, haggling, they're all a means to an end, getting the best price for your goods. You are now an expert of mercantile. We've been working towards this goal. All merchants in the world now have 500 more gold available. You can invest in a shop to permanently increase the merchant's available gold by an additional 500. Maybe I need to invest. I'm gonna sell that. Now, doesn't that automatically give me like 1,500 now? So, ooh, invest in this shop. Sure.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
All right. Now we own a shop.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
All right. So now I'm curious. Can I haggle some more? Let's try it. Let's go all the way.
I can't do that.
Darn it. Well, we tried. I figured since I own the store now, or part of it, that maybe I'd be able to get away with it.
Make me a better offer.
Fine. Be that way.
That's just not reasonable.
Okay.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
Yes, I do.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Okay. Well, we're probably at our limit for that.
That seems
a Elven battle axe.
a fine transaction. That's a fair deal.
How come the flawless
A
ruby
fine
is
transaction.
only worth 27 gold? Seems kind of silly to me.
A good price for a good customer.
It's a potion of respite. Restore fatigue.
Thank you for your patronage.
I didn't mean to jump out of that.
Let's do business.
Let's do.
You drive up. That's a fair deal.
A poison. We're going to try that again. Wow, that's worth some dollars.
That's a fair deal.
Or coins, rather. Poison of burden. Does that make them feel like the world is on their shoulders? Should probably take the weak potion of luck before you do anything. like sell, you get a better price probably. All right, my hood is broken, so I need to go to the Fighters Guild. I'm not going to keep that on me. They all weigh half a pound. All right.
Thank you. Come again.
Yep, sure will.
You too.
So how does it work? Like, do I come in here
See
now
you.
and be like, hey, did I make
Farewell.
any money? Or did I get a profit? I know that's how it is when you, like you marry somebody in Skyrim and then they become like a shop for you to sell your stuff. You get a certain percentage of it.
Let's hear it.
They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. Gods preserve us.
All right, we did good.
Aren't we?
Of course.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk
So, Fighters Guild.
about. Be seeing you.
Can you believe it? I'm like, what? What am I supposed to be doing? I think there's a Fighters Guild here. Yep, right there. And we are over here. So turn around. See, this armor is, you know, good looking armor. It's attractive armor. But the Dark Brotherhood armor is definitely
How are you?
magical, right? It's got all the magic qualities. I wish I could wear the boots with the Dark Brotherhood armor.
The Count always says that Leowyn stands alone, but your actions proved him wrong. Well done.
How about that? They all heard about it.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed?
$319. All right.
Farewell.
So, should we put our Dark Brotherhood armor back on? See, our armor's 18 with that, but it's not magical. It's actually 19 with these two. Thought the mithril would have been more. Okay. All right, what are we going to do? We've saved Leowyn from the Oblivion Gates, both of them. Can't believe how quickly we got that last one. That was unusual. I think I need to walk around and talk to people. I'm not thrilled about any of these. So let's try this one, because sometimes I'm like, oh, it doesn't work, and then I come in here again and it works. So I'm looking for a note from the Mythic Dawn, and it's supposed to be nearby the statue. And I've looked multiple times, and I'm like, haven't found it yet.
Excuse me,
How can I help you?
Have you ever listened to
So,
one of
where's the
Uruvasa
statue?
Orthrelis' sermons?
Uruvasa is an excellent
There it is.
speaker. Her sermons are
All right, I'll
always
read
quite
read you the quest and see what you say. All right. Guard told me about strange notes in the Imperial City's Talos Plaza. It seems to be related to the Mythic Dawn. I should go there. Then I found a strange note in the Talos district, and it mentions another note at Lord of the Hunt, the Hersine, what do you call it, statue, monument, whatever. So I went there and found another note. And it said, by following the wolf's gaze, I found it. I found the second note, mentions a third note near Horned Fiend's Shrine. And so I should head towards Moloch Baal's shrine. Found it there. Then I found the third note. It mentions the last note location in a decayed city where the Larceus River touches the bay. It speaks of some sort of lucky old lady. Then I arrived at Bravo's old lady statue, and the fourth note should be nearby. Should be. This guy always seems to be here. I talked to him, and basically he's like, leave me alone, don't bother me.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
And you can activate the the statue, but kiss the old lady on the cheek and hope you'll get your wish. So, I really don't know what that does for you, but probably does some kind of active effect. So, supposedly there's going to be a note nearby, and they're small. They're, you know, like a book page. The other ones have all been on the back side of a tree, and so I looked around for trees. I've looked inside all of these places. I've looked inside chests. I've climbed up and looked around. Even looked around on the church, in the church, behind the church. And it says it's nearby, so I don't know how far away it, you know, what's nearby. Who measured the nearby? So nearby is how far? But I'd like to accomplish this one because it is part of the main quest line. But again, I get impatient. I'm sitting here wanting to stream, have some fun, and then I spend half an hour walking around like a chicken with my head cut off. I think I remember this from a decade ago. It may be up the stairs and bridges somewhere. Up the stair and bridges. Well, I have gone up some of these stairs and bridges. Like maybe a walkway that connects to houses? I don't know. I think there might also be like a wood bridge that goes over the water. Whoa, shouldn't have jumped down from there. So here's the bridge. I've looked behind that tree. Because the other ones were all behind a tree. Up high, okay. There's a bridge. Let's see, is there stairs here?
Well met.
No stairs on this building. There's stairs over here. That chest, I kept some stuff in it for a while. Somebody told me about that. Oh,
Greetings to
there's a
you.
little bridge up the stairs. Maybe you're onto something. You have a good memory if you can think about it 10 years ago. Wondering if there's a way to get up the top of this building. Maybe from inside. See, I'm thinking Moria, and I'm like, oh, I'll just put a platform and go around to the other side of the building. On the statue, maybe? I have looked on the statue itself. Hi, Co. How are you, Coconut? Yep, I have looked on the statue many a time. You can kiss the statue and activate it. I'm not sure what it gives you, but it activates it. You get some sort of, looks like maybe some sort of active effect when you kiss it. Active effects. But I don't know which of these it gave me. So I don't know. Anyway, Jake's is thinking up high across the bridge. And there's a bridge, and it is up high, and we had to come up some stairs to get here. You think it'd be in one of the buildings? Or on the outside of one of the buildings? Alright, maybe there's another building with the bridge. Alright, have fun, Jakes. Yeah, I appreciate your help. I'll let you know if I find it. So, Co, you're over in France doing a little vacationing. So he said, up high by a bridge. We found this bridge. So, are there any other buildings that also have a bridge like this? Let's go check it out, because we certainly have not seen a note up here. Unless it's maybe inside. A door to a skooma den. Well, we don't need to go in there. This is probably somebody's house. Yes. So let's see if there's another house with a bridge. How is the weather in France this time of year? Is this a good time to be there? The page, the note you're looking for is actually quite small. Okay, here's another bridge. Don't fall off. So Jakes thinks it's up high, upstairs, near a bridge. And so this is the second one we've found. I wouldn't think it'd be inside a house, right? I would really like to advance the quest. But we closed a gate, so that's good. Haven't been successful with anything else yet, though. Okay, it doesn't seem to be a bridge adjoining this house. All right, Jakes. Well, we can't remember everything. You gave me more of a clue than I had before. I mean, you got a sense that it's up high and a house that's adjoined by a bridge. We've definitely found those. Come on, you can't jump on the ledge. Ooh. Is this the one we were at a minute ago? Probably, huh? I was hoping there was a way to get on top of this place. Yep, we've already been here. So that's the skooma place. How are you supposed to get down from here? Okay, we've looked here. Huh. Can I climb this and get up on the roof? She won't grab the ledge, though. So if you can get up above it, I suppose you can get on it, but she won't grab the ledge. See, this is why I haven't solved it yet. It's like, I look and I look and I look. And it's supposed to be here near the statue. So, again, what is near? So let's leave this little circle and let's see if we can find something on the back side here. Any stairs? No stairs that go up that. We already looked at that one, the Fighters Guild. I mean, seriously, near could be a quarter mile, it could be 50 yards, you know. these are all nearby. None of these other houses seem to have stairs, so weather's okay, better than last week. It was hot, hot, hot. Don't like hot, hot, hot. We're gonna hit 80 to 85 in town here over the weekend, which is hot for us here on the coast. Which means it could be about 5 degrees hotter for us. We get these every once in a while. It's called the Chetco effect. And everybody in town's melting. But if you like the river, it's the perfect time to go upriver. Splash in the water, do a little kayaking. Urgh, this is really annoying me. I have looked at this one so many times. None of these buildings have stairs. Just these inner ones by the statue. So the next thought is to maybe go across to the other side of town.
Go ahead.
That's something I haven't done
on
yet.
an old war veteran.
That building's a little beat up over there. They just keep their chests right out on their porch, huh? Must be very trusting. 50 degrees Celsius. A stone around the statue? It's long ago I played it. I'm open to any suggestion at this point. Jake's thought it was up high with near a bridge. So a couple of the houses I found were, you could go up the stairs and there were a couple of houses that were connected by a bridge. I did find a rock a while back that there was a secret stash in it. You know, if you move the rock, there was a secret stash in it. But again, it leads me back to when it says nearby, what exactly do they mean by nearby? Now, the other notes have been on the back side of a tree. These are the funkiest little houses, right? They just don't even look like they should stand, with the bottom being so much smaller than the top. All right, well, we'll go back. We'll try Coconul's idea. Maybe there's a rock or something nearby. You know, the other ones have been so small. I had to be pretty much right on top of it.
Hail.
Ew.
You have the
Getting a
eyes
little
of
in
a
my
trained
personal space
marksman.
there, dude. Okay. So we have walked all around, unless I am truly just blind. Which, you know, wouldn't surprise me. All right. Don't really see a rock or anything that you can move. Watch me get stuck in someplace. Well, this is going to be another one where I have to do a little research, just like the Thieves Guild quest and the Dark Brotherhood quest. I always say I'm going to look it up and get more information, then I forget to do it. Okay, enough time on this. We really need to go collect some more quests though, because all of these, some of them require money, some of them require becoming a vampire. This is that one, collecting the Nern root. The pilgrimage to the Ray shrines, and I lost the map. Which I don't understand, because usually quest items don't leave your pack. But when you look at it, it says he gave me a map. He gave me a map of the Pilgrim's Way to help me locate the shrines. And then you gotta visit 9 of them. I don't have a map. And when you say activate the quest, open in map, it just shows where you are. So let's go to the Imperial City. We will start talking to people. We tend to get quests from talking to people, so let's go do that. You know, you pass by a guard and they're talking amongst themselves about a bandit somewhere. Oh, 110? Oh, that's wrong, Cole. No, 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 no 110 for me. No, no. I lived in Fresno for like 6 years, Fresno, California. And it was
murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion gates.
California.
Do you think any of it's true? Absolutely
and
not.
It was hot.
Goodbye.
Rochelle Bantian, Samuel's wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training in the quiet life.
He has. Well?
Samuel was a bit wild as a young man. The city will do that to you. Bad company, bad influences.
Okay, well, you are of no help.
Hail. What?
Oh, hi, Ice. I'm glad you're back. We are trying to find some
Roderick
new
is looking
quests.
around for a business to invest in. I know he'll find something soon.
Sometimes when you talk to people, you get a quest. So
I'm
that's what I'm
saving
trying.
up enough for some medicine.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, blessings of Akatosh upon you.
What can you
We're
tell me?
always on
Anything?
duty.
Nope.
Farewell.
Nothing new.
Savarius Aetius.
So far,
we
I've
will
got quests
comply
that I
with the
can't
Watch's
complete
orders.
for one reason
The
or
Aetius
another.
family will stay clear of the
Yesterday, we
Syntax.
just wandered through the
If they stay
wilderness and
clear
found
of
caves and
us.
stuff, which we might do. Oh, you've got a rumor. What do you know?
Amantia Selectus was killed during a burglary. They say the house was ransacked.
Yeah, that was me.
I agree with the Watch, Captain. This Aetius-Sintev feud has gone on long enough. I can control my people. I hope Iniel can control his.
Aetius Sintav.
Good day.
Can I help you?
Yeah, give me something to do.
Barnado and Maro Rufus, they don't get along. I don't understand it. I just make the armor and keep it in good shape.
Any rumors?
My cousin says the beggars all work for the Gray Fox. It's rather frightening.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Ah, getting music
Good
for your
day.
flight. Oh, is that tomorrow? Wednesday, right? Heading out to Alaska from Tennessee. Talk about culture shock. Not only weather shock, but different kind of people and, you know, everything. All right. We're striking out, guys. I'm sorry. Arena District. Well, I wish you absolutely safe travels. What's in the Arena District?
What is it, citizen? There's no problem, is there?
No.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across all of Tamriel.
Yep.
Move along.
Move along. That was just rude. I was just talking to you.
Is there a problem, citizen?
See, got any rumors?
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
And they failed. Pepperminty. All right, thank you. Yeah, I would like to make sure you make it there safe.
Carry on.
Well, what's in the arena? I think the arena is where you can go do, battles, right?
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen
Good
you
night,
around here
Ice.
before. I know all the regulars, believe me. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant,
Hey, he
you
did
need to head
my
down to the
starting
Bloodworks and
music.
talk to Owen, the
So
Blademaster.
if you
If
scroll
you're here to
back
bet on a
up
fight, on the other hand, you're talking
to the top
right
of the
man.
chat, you
There are
can
matches
see
all day
his
long,
channel.
from 9 a.m. to 9
he does
p.m.
like
That's
music
a lot of chances to
compilations.
fill your purse with coin. So what do you say? You want to bet on a match?
Oh hell, we have nothing better to do. Let's bet on a match.
Ah, excellent. I knew you were the gambling type. Well, you can bet on the yellow team or the blue team. The teams are evenly matched, so you've pretty much got a 50-50 chance of winning. So, which team would you like to bet on?
Well, we're gonna go blue because it's as close to purple as I can get.
Right then. The blue team it is. How much do you want to bet?
Well, what's my return? Like 4-1? I mean, let's start at 25.
All right, my friend, you've got 25 gold down on the blue team. Good luck and enjoy the match. Oh, and if you win, come see me for your payout.
All right, I guess we go in here. As long as I'm not the one battling.
Welcome, welcome to the arena, good citizens of the Empire.
Cheap wine.
You came to watch a fight,
What? Look,
and
pal,
a
no
fight
talking
you
right
shall
now,
have.
okay?
It's the
I'm here to
blue
watch
team
people get
versus
mutilated,
the
not
yellow
grab
team
like an old
in a
woman.
battle to the death.
Good day.
Lower the gates.
Looks like gross dead body stuff down there.
That the best you can do?
Do they fight to the death? Like the gladiator ring, huh? Hey, I can't see you down there.
My friends,
Oh, I lost.
and the winner! Behold, the combatant from the yellow team. If you bet on the yellow team, see the gatekeeper to collect your winnings.
So I'm guessing it's fight to the death, which I don't want to do. Don't have a particularly big audience, do they? Maybe if I talk some people, I'll get some
Go,
quests.
blue team. Yeah, blue team. I always bet on the blue team. They never hold back. It's always crush, kill, maim, murder.
Well, you lost, dude.
Farewell.
Let's see.
I come to the arena any chance I get. Once I got hit in the eye with some spraying blood and went
Ooh.
blind for 3 days. Now that was a good match.
Okay.
Take care.
I can't really talk to a lot of people over here.
This is all so grisly and horrible, isn't it? The blood and bodies. But I've won so much money, I can't stop betting. I think I need help.
You probably do. Nothing new.
Bye.
Well, fudge. Real exciting stream tonight. Let's do it again.
Sorry, friend. But it would appear the opponent you bet on lost that last fight. Better luck next time.
Let's bet on blue again.
Another happy spectator. You, of course, want to bet on a fight. Who will it be this time? The blue team or the yellow team?
We're gonna go blue again.
Oh, right then. The blue team it is. How much do you want to bet?
Is this the entire thing? You just come in here and
My
bet?
friend, you've got 25 gold down on the blue team. Good luck and enjoy the match. Oh, and if you win, come see me for your payout.
You can fight there also to earn money if you want. It's the door on the left before the entrance. Like down here. Ooh, Arena Bloodworks. Let's go check it out. Did I just... Maybe I better save. Who knows what I just got myself into. I don't want to do the melee match though. I am terrible at melee, as you all have seen. Oh, you get a quest in here. I remember. Don't you get a quest from this guy?
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranak Gromalag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige.
Tell me more about the Grey Prince.
Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half orc. I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince, noble in my own right. Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed, maybe, yes, you could help me.
I knew it. Sure, let's get a quest here.
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress. Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and my mother grew close, and ultimately fell in love. I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of my birth, she was furious
I bet
and
she
threatened
was.
to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind.
Please go on.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the west of here.
We get to go
I'd go myself,
adventuring.
but my training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion. My friend, you must travel to Crowhaven and use the key to unlock whatever it is that holds the proof of my birthright.
Alrighty.
Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
Okay then. Origin of the Grey Prince. Yay, we have a new quest. Alright. So I've got to go to... Wow, all the way over there. Wonder if we've been into that Aelid ruin. Looks like we can fast travel here, so we've probably been there already. Oh, I'm inside. I gotta get outside. You're hoping? Oh, you're gonna watch for a few more minutes and then you're gonna go to bed? Yeah, you know, if you've watched me, my melee skills are horrible. I get my joysticks a-going, and you know, I think it's like muscle memory from another game, but in this game it's to my detriment. All right, we are going way over here.
What's that?
Yeah, I do remember being here. I've already went through this Aelid ruin. Alright, where am I going? I didn't want to wait. I wanted the map. Alright. See if we can go up. I don't know. I'm much more comfortable with the bow, but I don't imagine you can use the bow in there. Let's see, have I charged up my weapon recently? It's empty. Well, this must be where we're going. Let's make sure we got some arrows. Gave me the stink eye. I tried to sneak in. Sleep well. Sleep well, you too. Yeah, I probably got, what, maybe another 45 minutes or an hour. Got a whole day tomorrow. It's been a lot of half days this week. Well, where's the front door? Oh. Oh, don't put it away. Oh. I walked right into it. Damn. Cannot wait. Alright, let's see. We've captured a soul, so let's charge up something. Better charge up this one. It was getting pretty low. It's not all that great of a weapon without its magic. I mean, it does okay, but it definitely is much better with magic. Don't know why I picked up the bone meal. Oops, there's something else in there. Takes so much to charge it up. Let's see, maybe there's some chests up there. Coffins, huh? I got a red dot. Where's the bad guy? Oh, there he is. And there was a chest up here with 4 gold. Not very impressive. Okay, we are going to keep getting this up to snuff as best we can. I like the bow. You know how it kind of glows. It's silvery glow. All right, let's save before we go in there. All right, I have entered Crowhaven. Somewhere inside, I will unlock the truth that Argronagromalog is searching for. I should be cautious, however. The fort has long since lost its noble trappings, and the presence of evil is unmistakable. All right, let's go find out what kind of evil is in here. I usually put it on this other one, you know, the other viewpoint. It's been easier usually, but I'm doing all right with it. It's just sometimes it seems like you have to look through your head to shoot things. But her walk when she's crouched reminds me of Groucho Marx, the way he would walk sometimes. Did that kill him? I think so. Much better at a bow. So let's keep, that way I can keep filling it, right? We just got to keep using it. like it might have been a regal place at one time. Somebody's keeping the lights on for us. Is he missing his head? Weird. Somebody's got candles around it though. All right, let's look at our map. That didn't go through anywhere, right? The last fort I was in, we came across a vampire, like matriarch, whatever they called her. Boss vampire. Kind of looks like you can go through there. No. Man, she killed me so fast. And then the second time I ran so I could heal up. Kind of smoky, you know, foggy in here. Do I hear a dog panting? Yep. You probably couldn't hear it, but I could hear it because I got my headset on, my earplugs in. So the wolf can't be, you know, giving me very big of a soul gem. Yeah, it's just a lesser soul. $41 gold. That's not bad. Okay, this must be what he gave me the key for. How did he happen to have a key and then need me to come look for it? I mean, I know he said something about his training or blah, 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 but, you know, if you want to find out where you come from, maybe you should have looked for it yourself. It's a creaky sound, isn't it? Burial halls. Oh, I hear a dog barking. Oh, right there. Ah, come on. Pretty sure I shot 2 arrows in you. Oh, I'm going the right direction then. Looks like. Needs a key. Looks like it's a big place. So is this some sort of setup? Like he already had a key. So is this some... I mean, I vaguely remember getting a quest from him, but that's about as far as I can remember. But, you know, if he already had a key, why didn't he come here? Could be a trap. They swindle an old lady to go there, and then it's a trap. Well, given it said something about evil, we're going to end up finding more than just dogs and skeletons, right? Ooh, did I just see somebody? Yep. How come he doesn't have any clothes on? Oh, this is the guy. Lord Leviticus? Thought he was already dead. Oh, he was a vampire. So that means there's going to be more vampires in here. You wouldn't think a vampire would need candles, right? He'd be able to see. No vampire's supposed to have like excellent night vision. I was heartbroken when you rejected me. Tell me what I can do to win your heart. I will slay trolls, walk through thorns, fast for a week. Please don't shut me out of your life. I love you more than a flower needs sunshine. Your penitent lover. A less rude song. Is there a book called The More Rude Song? Sometimes these are, you know, you read them, you get a spell out of them. Funny to see all this furniture in here, right? I don't know. To me, it's funny to find furniture in here, especially if it's just vampires that live in here. I mean, you'd think all they needed was a coffin. Strong potion of grace. Restores agility. Journal of the Lord Leviticus. Wow, there's a lot to read here. Let's see. Beauty pure and sublime. That's the only way to describe my love. The orcs of Tamriel often vilified by the other citizens. Rarely would they be considered a pleasure. My maiden Luktuva, a rare breed of orc, unlike the rest of her kin in physical appearance. She is perfect representative of her race. Green skin. Lovely. Who am I to judge? Only hope my love has an understanding when she learns of my unique condition. For I have yet to reveal. So he was already a vampire. Damn the politics of my station. Make me regret my birthright. I've spent the latter half of my life hiding my identity. I've fallen in love with a servant and an orc. I would be ruined. Curse me for a coward, but I have not yet found the strength to tell my beloved the truth. Her life would become one of doubt and uncertainty. Still, if she is to spend her remaining mortal days with me, she has the right to know the truth. Joy and exaltation. She is with child. Didn't know vampires could have babies. Haven't they seen the Vampire Diaries? You can't have a baby if you're a vampire. Unless you have a magical Gemini cult put one in your tummy. That's another story altogether. Midwives predict a boy. We've settled on the name. Agronach. Never realized such miracles were even possible. Da 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 da. Share. I wonder if he'll share in my dark gift. Only time will tell. Tonight the truth will be revealed. I will tell my beloved everything. Uh-oh. Betrayal, foul and loathsome harlot. How dare Luktuv question my motives, question the love I have for my own unborn child. When she learned the truth that I, the Lord Leviticus, am no longer human, that I have walked Tamriel as a vampire for the past 200 years, how quickly she judged me. So I am a monster, am I? I loved her deeply, da-da-da-da-da. For she refuses to come out of her room. We can have rational discourse about our future. I do not, however, retain much hope. Imprisoned in my own home, while I slept, Luktuv locked me in my own private chamber. She called to me through the doors, told me of her plan to escape with our child. She means to keep the baby from him. Ooh, I will find the traitorous whore and rip the child from her very womb. That sounds pretty brutal. He went from loving her deeply to wanting to rip the child out of her womb. 2 weeks have passed since they locked me in there. Try as I might, I cannot free myself. If I don't feed soon, I feel I will go mad. Blood, 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 blood. I need blood. All right. It's worth some money, so we'll take it with us. Oh. I've discovered the journal of the Lord Leviticus. It does indeed contain information about Agronach Gro Malag's birth, but proves he was the spawn of a vampire. Agronach won't be happy to hear this, but it is proof he wanted. I must take the journal to him at the Imperial City Bloodworks. So I wonder, is he a vampire and he just doesn't know it? Let's see. Doesn't look like there's much else to do in here. There was that one door that we didn't go down. So the key locked him in there, I'm assuming, right? But again, if he had the key, why did he need to get me to do it for him? Let's go check out that other door before we leave. You know, there's probably trouble in there. Burial halls. So there's going to be ghosts or skeletons or something. Yep, there'd be a ghost right there. Can I shoot him from here? Get a little arch going. Got him. Not bad shooting. See, I told you I'm so much better with the bow. Of course, it's not very helpful when, oh boy, lots of different choices of where to go. I love the purple, whatever it is, purple glow that comes off of this bow. I'm gonna have to charge it up soon too. You can see it's less than half left. Ooh, look at that ghost. That's different. A faded wraith. Cool. Well, it doesn't, you know, end up in a little puddle like the ghosts do. But all he has was the ectoplasm. I was hoping maybe he had something else on him. There's a doggy. No soul gem in your inventory because I've used it. Let's work on the bow for a little. Oh, oh, it says we have plenty on that one. We're going to do that one again. There's my arrow. I wonder if there's going to be more of those wraiths. Surprised we haven't found any. There's something up there. Bandits. There's no bandits or anything in here. Oh, we're back around? Oh yeah, we shot him from the door when we first came in. Look at you trying to hide down there. Think I can get him from here? Yep. I have captured another soul. Well, I'm getting it. Getting it closer. He had elven short sword. Cool. Oh, who is this? Well, it's somebody we got easily. Vampire mage. Vampire dust. We're 50. I figured there'd be more vampires in here. Well, looks like we've been all around. Well, that was kind of an easier quest than I thought it was going to be. Of course, I'm not out of here yet, right? Looks like we've been everywhere. Okay, up here to the left. And then jog a little bit this way. Alright, well it didn't really get us any loot, but maybe he'll give us a reward. Alright, let's go back to the city. I might consider fighting in the arena eventually, but I gotta figure out what it is, what movement I'm doing on my controller that makes me swing wildly. I have a feeling it's something to do with the left joystick. I think it's muscle memory, maybe from Return to Moria, because I put like 2,000 hours into that game, so I'm thinking that's what it is, some kind of muscle memory associated with another game.
You've returned. So, have you been to Crowhaven? Have you... What's this? The Journal of Lord Leviticus? My friend, you've done it. This is wonderful news. The words of Lord Leviticus himself. Perfect. Ah, I believe I owe you something, eh? Here, let me show you these moves. Step like this. Now strike. All right, now parry. That's it. There you are. Some of the best combat moves you'll ever learn.
You didn't
You'll
even
need
demonstrate
them if you want
them.
to last more than 5 seconds against me in the arena.
I
Now,
really don't want to fight
let's see
you.
what this journal says. Huh. Ah, interesting. But wait. Can this be? But by Shinji, I'm the son of a vampire. I'm
Bloodsucker.
no gray prince. I'm the spawn of evil. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. I can't... all a lie. A lie.
Does he think I lied to him?
The journal. My father's journal. It says I'm part vampire. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. My whole life has been nothing but a lie. I'm no gray prince. I'm a vile, wretched spawn of evil.
Wow, he's taking it very
Please leave me.
seriously.
I can't...
Boy, he's going to be in therapy for a really long time. All right. Well, cool. At least we got another quest to do. We accomplished that. And we did a Oblivion gate. So now, do I have anything to sell? Can't remember if we've... I'll put the sigil stone away. Got the bone meal, but you know, let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything. I'm only at a 190 pounds, or however you want to call it. So I think we're going to call it a stream, Miss Savina. So I like to end my streams with a Twitch raid. Hopefully I can find somebody that either follows me or I follow them. So if you don't mind hanging out with me to do that, I know some people don't like it, some people do. If you're over on YouTube and you want to go on a raid with me on Twitch, you're welcome to join us. But until next time, I am the Gaming Grandma, and I say to quit adulting long enough to go play. I'm going to put it on an end scene and hop over to do a raid.